Now from the banks of Lake Erie, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. 26-yard line.
Get it! Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
On the ground.
And right away, he lost the football. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. They'll give up the middle. Jenkins.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
60 Maverick. 6 Gravity Lions.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Looking to put a drive together.
Ringo. Stephanie.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready, set. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st down, Rucker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Pretty move. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stump it. And we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go.
That's taken in. Isaiah Bond. The Browns at a disappointing 0-4 for the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0-4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
A good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, then he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Over the middle, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Okay, ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go. Ready, ready.
Up the middle they go. Rucker busts through the tackle. And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Come on, come on.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rucker. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
They're right there at the one. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
They'll try to run this one in. And they will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there
with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year.
And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point attempt to come here. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Ravens 14, Browns 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple.
At the 35-yard line.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He'll look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Setting up a screen for Judkins.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14.
70, hard 70.
But it's 4th down.
Cougar 19. Go.
Back to throw again.
High up there to grab it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jalen Hyatt from 13 yards out.
And the Browns take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Here we go.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. We're going 18, Rodney, 18, 60, Navlet, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll drop to throw. Yeah, it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Rucker.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Now back to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Browns are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
I press 2 buttons at one time, chat. I meant to hit square.
Ready to go.
This
We're gonna be all right.
beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Block him, bro.
39 yards on the punt, giving just 1 yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Hello?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On the set. Ready. Get ready.
Right back to him on first down. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Norwood in motion. 2nd and 9 now. Completes it to, and it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshaw Judkins, 49 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run on first down. Rucker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll look to throw here. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On third down, Rucker. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Rucker. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Norwood's got it. Complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, break.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First down goal at the 10-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Go! Go!
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He connects with Hyatt. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
An inside run with Jenkins. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 85 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
On 2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they do.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens 40.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. Oh, what a move. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Man, these guys guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down and goal to go.
They'll look to throw.
Got a man. It's Collins complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Nico Collins, a 9-yard touchdown Brown. And the Browns are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. Offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
We're now a third down and
2-yard gain on the play.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well in time there, and now fourth down. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Second down and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
Past the 20. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 5.
154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Here's a quick throw right side.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jalen Hyatt,
his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Browns have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. Rucker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
18 Bradley. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Michigan State. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now again, right side. Rucker. Well, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Ready. Hawk 70.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rucker. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Looking to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Okay.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Go.
He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Come on.
45-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's short. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Gets around him. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. They'll get this complete to Collins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. He's back to throw. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
That is caught. Ooh, the juke. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Come on, come on. Can't be lying.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
From the contact.
Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Here comes 2nd down and 5.
They'll drop the throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. This is caught. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. And his kick here is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Browns who are going to get possession first here in overtime as the kick's away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they finally stop him, but not before he's inside the 15. A terrific return.
Now, that was an excellent return to start overtime. So do they get crazy and attack the end zone and try and get the 6 points to end the game? Or do you just play it to where you kick the field goal and put the game in the hands of your defense?
Hyatt there to grab it.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good.
And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
It's the score, Browns 42, Ravens 35.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now a first throw here in overtime.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On first down, Rucker It shifts past him. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Buffalo 18, 19, start.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
77 Wolf. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw here. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Now for the point after. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.